team of researchers, including Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb, may have just found a trace of an interstellar object in the ocean, which Loeb believes could have alien origins.
As glaciers recede and permafrost thaws, Earth's frozen layers begin to reveal astonishing secrets hidden for millennia. Ancient civilizations and perfectly preserved prehistoric creatures emerge from the melting ice, offering us a rare glimpse into a world long forgotten. These thawing landscapes don't just unlock history, they unveil extraordinary stories buried in time. Join us as we explore the most fascinating and bizarre discoveries revealed by the melting ice. Let's get started. Number 20, toxic mercury. Beneath the icy expanse of the Arctic permafrost lies a potential environmental crisis. A vast reservoir of toxic mercury poised to be unleashed as global temperatures rise. Unearthed by researchers in 2018, this alarming discovery has sent ripples through the scientific community and sparked urgent concerns about our planet's future. Mercury is a hazardous substance known for its severe health impacts on both humans and wildlife. When released, it can infiltrate the food chain, poisoning fish, birds, and mammals, and ultimately affecting people who consume contaminated seafood. The scale of the mercury reservoir found in the Arctic permafrost is particularly troubling. Scientists estimate that up to 15 million gallons of mercury could be trapped in the frozen soil. This immense quantity, if released, could have dire consequences for the environment and ecosystems, highlighting an urgent need for attention and action. Number 19. Finger of death. In the frigid waters of the polar regions, a chilling and perilous phenomenon known as the finger of death, or Brinicles, lurks beneath the ice. These eerie formations are essentially tubes of ice that descend from the underside of sea ice, creating a lethal trap for marine life that ventures too close. Brinicles develop when extremely cold. Saline water is released from the sea ice as it forms. This supercooled brine is denser than the surrounding seawater, causing it to sink rapidly and freeze any water it encounters. As the Brinicle extends downward, it creates a tubular ice structure that can stretch several feet below the ice surface. Though they resemble something from a science fiction tale, Brinicles are a real and dangerous phenomenon. Marine creatures that come too near can become ensnared and frozen in the Brinicle's icy grip, resulting in an eerie underwater graveyard of preserved sea life. Number 18, lion cubs. In the icy tundra of Siberia, an extraordinary discovery was made. A pair of prehistoric lion cubs, perfectly preserved by the frozen grip of time. Estimated to be around 12,000 years old, these cubs were found with their internal organs and soft tissues astonishingly intact, providing an unprecedented window into the lives of these ancient predators. This miraculous find was the result of a series of fortunate events. It is believed that the cubs, only a few weeks old at the time of death, likely perished in a landslide or similar natural disaster. Quickly buried by sediment and frozen in place, their bodies became a natural time capsule, preserving them for millennia. When the cubs were uncovered, researchers were amazed by their pristine condition. Their fur, skin, whiskers, and even internal organs remained intact, allowing for an unprecedented level of study into their anatomy, diet, and behavior, offering fresh insights into a world long vanished. Number 17, frozen war relics. In the icy realms of the Arctic and the cold depths of the Black Sea, a series of astonishing discoveries have unveiled the frozen remains of soldiers and ships from key moments in modern history. One of the most striking finds occurred in 2005 when ice climbers stumbled upon the frozen body of a World War II soldier in the mountains of northern Italy. Still clad in his military uniform, the soldier had perished during a secret mission and was preserved in ice for over 60 years. A chilling reminder of the sacrifices made during the war. This frozen soldier is just one of many wartime relics recently uncovered. In 2009, researchers discovered the wreck of a World War II-era plane at the bottom of the Black Sea. Remarkably, the plane, which appeared to have made a controlled landing, was found in excellent condition, with many original features intact. Even more astounding are the discoveries of the HMS Erebus and HMS Terror, ships from the doomed Franklin expedition of the 1840s. These vessels, lost in the Arctic ice while searching for the Northwest Passage, remained a mystery for over 150 years. Finally, in 2014 and 2016, The wrecks were located astonishingly well preserved, offering new insights into the expedition's tragic fate and the immense hardships faced by the crew. Number 16. Frozen negatives. Imagine uncovering a hidden treasure chest filled with photographs from over a century ago. That's exactly what happened in 2013, when a remarkable collection of photo negatives from Ernest Shackleton's ill-fated Antarctic expedition was unearthed. Dating back to 1914, these images offer a rare and intimate glimpse into the harrowing journey of Shackleton and his crew as they struggled against the relentless Antarctic wilderness. Preserved for nearly 100 years in the icy depths of the continent, the negatives were found alongside photographs taken by the Ross Sea Party, a group responsible for setting up supply depots for Shackleton's team on the opposite side of Antarctica. The discovery was nothing short of miraculous, as these images had withstood the test of time and the brutal Antarctic climate. As researchers studied the negatives, they were transported back to an era of extraordinary heroism and sacrifice, capturing both the immense challenges and the stark beauty of the Antarctic landscape. Number 15. Sleeping alligators. In the swamps and wetlands of the southern United States, an extraordinary adaptation has allowed alligators to thrive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. These ancient reptiles, having roamed the planet for millions of years, have evolved a remarkable ability to endure even the coldest temperatures by effectively freezing themselves. When winter arrives and temperatures plunge below freezing, alligators often find themselves encased in icy waters. Instead of succumbing to the cold, they use a unique survival strategy. As ice begins to form around them, alligators let their bodies gradually freeze, starting from the tail and moving up to their head. They then poke their snout through the ice to create a small breathing hole. This adaptation, known as brumation, puts the alligators into a state of suspended animation. Their metabolism slows dramatically, conserving energy until warmer weather returns and the ice thaws. During this period, they remain completely motionless, frozen in place until conditions improve. Number 14. Ancient ice cave. In Alaska's rugged wilderness, an extraordinary discovery has been made. Ancient ice caves over 2,000 years old, hidden within the Mendenhall Glacier. This natural wonder, spanning 13 miles from the Juneau icefield to Mendenhall Lake, reveals a mesmerizing world beneath its surface. The glacier's slow movement over millennia has carved out a labyrinth of caves and tunnels, creating a breathtaking spectacle of twisting passages illuminated by stunning shades of blue and green. These caves, a popular destination for adventurous tourists and scientists alike, offer more than just visual beauty. They serve as a window into the past, with layers of ice and trapped debris providing clues about Alaska's climate and environment thousands of years ago. The ancient ice caves of Mendenhall are a powerful reminder of nature's enduring beauty and history. Number 13. Glacial sinkholes. In the vast, icy expanse of Greenland, strange and mesmerizing holes known as moulins have been discovered, features that are both captivating and eerie. These glacial sinkholes channel meltwater from the ice sheet's surface down to the bedrock below. Moulins form naturally over time as the glacier slowly moves. Surface meltwater seeps into cracks, creating vertical shafts that can plunge hundreds of feet deep, their walls polished smooth by the constant flow of water. These narrow, icy tunnels are not just geological wonders. They play a vital role in the interaction between ice, water, and climate. As climate change accelerates, more meltwater is produced, and moulins direct this water to the bedrock, potentially lubricating the glacier's base. This can trigger a glacial surge, where the glacier abruptly speeds up, advancing rapidly downslope. Number 12. Ancient giant virus. Deep within the Siberian permafrost, a colossal ancient virus has remained dormant for 39 years, biding its time. Discovered by researchers in 2014, this finding has sent shockwaves through the scientific world, raising pressing concerns about the risks posed by such long-dormant pathogens. The virus, known as Pithovirus sibericum, is a true giant, measuring an impressive 1.5 micrometers in length, larger than many bacteria and even some eukaryotic cells. Its sheer size is remarkable, but it is its ability to endure for such an extended period that has particularly stunned scientists. Initially skeptical that the virus could still be viable after so many millennia encased in ice, researchers were astonished to find that it was not only intact, but also capable of infecting its host, a species of amoeba commonly found in freshwater environments. Number 11. Frozen volcanoes. Beneath Antarctica's icy surface lies a hidden realm of volcanic activity, a network of subglacial volcanoes that have been trapped in ice for millions of years. This recent discovery, made using advanced radar and imaging technology, reveals a stunning and previously unknown geological phenomenon. Researchers uncovered a series of active volcanoes beneath the thick Antarctic ice, generating heat and gases that are slowly melting the surrounding ice and forming hidden lakes and rivers. These volcanoes have been shaping Antarctica's landscape for ages, offering new insights into the interaction between ice and magma. The implications of this discovery are profound. As climate change accelerates, the increased heat from these volcanoes could potentially speed up ice melting, leading to rapid sea level rise and other severe impacts on global climates. Number 10. Slurpie waves. On a frigid January day in 2018, Nantucket, Massachusetts witnessed an extraordinary and captivating phenomenon: the appearance of Slurpie waves. These unusual slushy waves, resembling something out of a frozen dessert, are a rare occurrence that happens only under very specific conditions. Slurpie waves form when the air temperature plummets so low that the seawater begins to freeze as it crashes onto the shore. As the waves move back and forth, the partially frozen water turns into a slushy mixture, producing a surreal and otherworldly sight. On that particular day, the temperature in Nantucket had dropped to a chilling 12 degrees Fahrenheit, well below the freezing point of seawater. As the waves hit the shore, they instantly transformed into a slushy blend of ice and water, creating a stunning spectacle that left onlookers and photographers mesmerized. Number 9. Subglacial lake life. Beneath the icy expanse of Antarctica, hidden for millions of years, lies a remarkable and thriving world within subglacial lakes. These lakes, isolated beneath miles of ice, have become home to an astonishing variety of microbes and tiny organisms that have evolved to survive in one of Earth's most extreme environments. The groundbreaking discovery of life in these subglacial lakes significantly expanded our understanding of life's limits. In 2013, during the Whillans Ice Stream Subglacial Access Research Drilling Project, scientists drilled through nearly half a mile of ice to reach Lake Whillans in West Antarctica. The discovery was extraordinary: a vibrant community of microbes living in complete darkness and temperatures just above freezing, isolated for millions of years. These microbes, including bacteria and archaea, have developed extraordinary adaptations to their harsh surroundings. They can extract energy from surrounding minerals and endure highly saline and acidic conditions. Lake Whillans is just one of several such lakes beneath Antarctica's ice sheets. Lake Vostok, buried under over 2 miles of ice, has also yielded evidence of microbial life, demonstrating that even the most remote and inhospitable environments can support life. Number 8. Ancient seeds. In the icy wilderness of Siberia, deep within the frozen earth, scientists stumbled upon an astonishing treasure: ancient seeds buried for an unimaginable 320,000 years. These seeds, belonging to a plant called Saline stenophila, had been preserved in the burrows of ground squirrels, whose nests had served as nature's freezers for countless millennia. The discovery was nothing short of miraculous. These seeds had withstood the test of time, lying dormant in a state of suspended animation within the permafrost, a natural time capsule shielding them from the harshness of the ages. But the true wonder unfolded when researchers, with delicate care, attempted to breathe life back into these ancient relics. To their amazement, the seeds responded, sprouting new life from soil that hadn't seen daylight in eons. As these new plants emerged, genetically identical to their ancient ancestors, scientists were granted a rare glimpse into a world long vanished. This miraculous revival offered a living connection to a bygone era, allowing researchers to study the flora of a distant past and unveiling secrets frozen in time. Number 7. Iron Age tunic. In the rugged terrain of Oppland County, Norway, archaeologists uncovered a remarkable find: a 1,700-year-old wool tunic perfectly preserved in ice. Dating back to around 300 AD, this garment is the oldest ever discovered in Norway, providing a rare window into the clothing and culture of the Iron Age. The discovery was made in 2011 by a hiker exploring the Lenbring Glacier in the Jotunheimen Mountains. The hiker noticed an unusual object protruding from the ice and alerted archaeologists, who quickly recognized the find's historical significance. The tunic was carefully excavated and transported to a lab for detailed analysis. What emerged was extraordinary: a fully intact wool tunic crafted with techniques still used today. Made from finely spun sheep's wool and dyed a deep red with madder root pigment, the tunic was an impressive example of ancient textile craftsmanship. Most astonishing was its preservation. After 1,700 years buried in ice, the wool remained strong and supple, and the dye retained its vibrant hue, revealing the tunic's exceptional quality and the advanced skills of its maker. Number 6. Woolly mammoths. In the icy depths of Siberia, a series of extraordinary discoveries has unveiled the remarkably well-preserved remains of woolly mammoths, majestic giants that once roamed during the last ice age. These colossal creatures, standing up to 11 feet tall and weighing as much as 6 tons, have been found in such pristine condition that scientists are contemplating the possibility of reviving them through cloning. Among the most notable finds is Luba, a 1-month-old mammoth calf discovered by reindeer herders in 2007. Luba's remains were so well preserved that her skin, hair, and even internal organs were intact. This allowed scientists to gain detailed insights into her diet, health, and cause of death. She had likely suffocated in a muddy river. Luba's discovery is just one in a series of remarkable finds, including Yucca, a young adult mammoth unearthed in 2010, and Buttercup, a female mammoth found in 2013 on a Siberian island. These specimens offer invaluable information about the anatomy, behavior, diet, and habitat of these ancient giants. The exceptional preservation of these mammoths has sparked discussions about potentially reviving the species through cloning, a concept that, while still in its infancy, could significantly impact our understanding of prehistoric life. Number 5. Fukushima's ice wall. Following the devastating earthquake and tsunami that hit Japan in 2011, the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant faced a critical challenge in controlling radioactive contamination. One of the most groundbreaking solutions was the creation of an underground ice wall, a massive frozen barrier designed to prevent contaminated groundwater from seeping into the nearby ocean. Completed in 2016, the ice wall is a remarkable engineering achievement, extending nearly a mile around the plant's perimeter. Engineers drilled deep wells and installed a network of pipes through which a supercooled brine solution is circulated. This solution freezes the surrounding soil, forming a solid ice barrier that halts groundwater flow. The ice wall is designed to be self-sustaining, with the brine solution continuously circulating to maintain the frozen barrier even during Japan's hot summers. The project, costing over $300 million, required extensive planning and construction. It represents a crucial effort in mitigating environmental and public health risks associated with Fukushima's radioactive contamination. Number 4. The Lady of Ampato. In 1995, high in the Andes Mountains of Peru, at over 20,000 feet, a remarkable discovery was made. The frozen body of a young Inca girl, perfectly preserved for more than 500 years. Known as Mummy Juanita, or the Lady of Ampato, this find is one of archaeology's most astonishing. Anthropologist Johann Reinhard and his friend Miguel Zarate made the discovery while exploring Mount Ampato for Inca artifacts. As they ascended, they noticed a bundle of brightly colored cloth partially buried in the snow. They uncovered the frozen remains of a young girl, adorned in elaborate Inca clothing and jewelry. Further analysis revealed that Juanita, aged between 12 and 15, had been sacrificed in a religious ceremony called capacocha. Her body's incredible preservation, skin, hair, and organs intact, offers an unparalleled glimpse into the lives and practices of the Inca civilization. Number 3. Frozen methane. Beneath the ocean floor, a peculiar and potentially hazardous substance awaits discovery. Frozen methane, often called fire ice. Formed under the extreme pressure and low temperatures of the Earth's permafrost regions, this icy compound contains a tremendous amount of energy that could either revolutionize our energy future or pose significant risks. Frozen methane forms when methane gas becomes trapped within the crystalline structure of ice, creating a solid that resembles ordinary ice but is highly flammable. When brought to the surface and ignited, this fire ice burns, releasing the methane gas trapped inside. Although it may appear as a mere scientific curiosity, frozen methane represents a vast potential energy source. Estimates suggest that the energy locked within these deposits could exceed that of all other fossil fuels combined. If harnessed safely, this resource could provide power for centuries to come. Number 2. Frozen wolf. In the icy expanse of Siberia, an extraordinary discovery emerged from the frozen earth, the perfectly preserved remains of an 18,000-year-old canine that puzzled scientists. This ancient creature, locked in time by the permafrost, displayed a curious blend of features from both wolves and dogs. leading researchers to speculate that it might represent a transitional species from the last ice age. This enigmatic canine was nothing short of a marvel, providing a rare and vivid glimpse into a world long gone. The preservation was so exceptional that researchers could extract DNA and meticulously study its physical traits. What they found was a creature that seemed to walk the line between wolf and dog, embodying a mix of characteristics from both species. This ancient canine likely lived during a period of profound change, as the Ice Age was ending and the first human settlements were beginning to emerge. It might represent an early chapter in the story of dog domestication, when wolves were slowly adapting to human presence and evolving the traits that would eventually make them our loyal companions. Number 1. Frozen mummies. In the remote Tarim Basin of western China, remarkable discoveries have emerged, well-preserved mummies dating back over 2,000 years. Known as the Tarim Basin mummies, these ancient remains are notable for their Caucasian features and distinctive clothing, indicating a rich history of migration and cultural exchange. First discovered in the early 20th century, these mummies were studied in detail only recently. Advanced genetic sequencing has traced their ancestry to an ancient Asian population that lived in the region thousands of years ago. The preservation of the Tarim Basin mummies is extraordinary. Many still retain their skin, hair, and clothing, with some appearing almost lifelike. Among them is the renowned beauty of Xiaohe, a woman who lived around 3,800 years ago. Despite her European-like features, genetic analysis reveals a closer link to ancient Asian populations. Hit that subscribe button for more incredible discoveries from the depths of our planet.